Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little video here featuring the M4 Aqua and the Xperia Z1, quick little speed test comparison which was requested by someone, but I have forgot who it was, but I'm sure that they'll be watching this video, so we can check it out here, see how this old Todger on the right can compare with the new kid on the block. I did have to dust it off and get it out of my cupboard. I haven't booted it up for a while, but it is running Lollipop now, so I'm guessing it could be picked up for quite cheap as well, and still probably could give a lot of modern day mid-range devices a run for the money, but not the M4 Aqua when it comes to the boot up, which as you can see is a little bit quicker there. Not hugely quicker, but certainly a little bit. So first thing that does strike me and does remind me about the Z1 is this thing here, which keeps popping up when you don't have a SIM in it. Thankfully Sony did get rid of that, which was quite annoying, but we can see here how the speed is nevertheless. You can see we don't have any apps open, so let's check out some apps. I think the vibration motor is actually going in the Z1 as well. It sounds a bit like a wasp when I touch it, but you can see here both of them seem to be loading about the same, maybe the M4 that time. Z1, ZZZ1, a lot quicker there, but look at that screen difference. You can definitely see a big difference there, TFT versus LCD IPS on the M4 Aqua. I don't know what that's about. I've updated it, and looks like we're getting stuck here on Zeusk. Let's try it again. There we go. So the M4 Aqua took a point there, but it's certainly not too far behind if you ask me. The Z1. Sure, I've updated this. I'm getting this annoying Lollipop bug here. This is the Lollipop bug of doom. There's no escape from it. It's really annoying. You see how it just derails everything. Viber. WhatsApp. Try that again. Try that again. Oh, it did respond. Just 10 years later. Alright, let's do it one more time. Are we closed? Go. So Z1 looks a little bit quicker on that one, which not a huge amount though. About the camera, about the same, not too much of a difference. What about dialer? Again, about the same here. YouTube. Z1 slightly quicker here, which is nice to see. And what about settings? I've got them. Again, slightly Z1 there. And what else we got? Twitter, done that one. So it looks like the Silver Surfer here on the right certainly can keep up with the Z1, sorry, the M4 Aqua a little bit. Messing Commonwealth, what the hell's that? That's a weird name. Do we get a street view? There we go. So you can see the Z1 came up with the street view a little bit quicker there, if you ask me, and I'm sure you did. Let's come out of it, back in. So you can see the Z1's very quick here when it comes to street view, and that Snapdragon 615 seems to be falling behind again. But nevertheless, you know, I think probably the Z1 sort of took that, but not by a huge amount, if we're to be honest. We can just check out the browsing a little bit here. So you can see the Z1 took that then. And again. Z1 again. You know, this is the old timer here, teaching this young boy a lesson. Look at that. HTC One M9 Plus A. That's a kick in the teeth for people who spent $600 on the M9. But hopefully it'll be better for the camera. But I think the Z1 is quicker when it comes to the browsing as well. And we can just check out the multitasking here. Wow, massive lag here on the M4. Didn't even think I touched it then. But the M4 is quicker on that one. Bit back and forth when it comes to multitasking here. It seems the M4 is not reloading as much. But when it does lag, it lags. Look at that. What's that all about? Quicker again. So the Z1 now, and then the M4. Wow, this is really back and forth, you know. M4 again. M4 again here. So to me it looks like the M4 is slightly ahead here, maybe. But it does have some instances where it just lags inexplicably. And I think it's probably to do with the processor, which is obviously trying to activate clusters every now and again, and then deactivate them got that weird kind of architecture, but I think the M4 Aqua probably slightly quicker there. And in terms of how the device is getting on here, I was going to do a camera test between these two, which you can see I did start it off, but then I realized I think the camera sensor on my Z1 has basically had enough. It needs to be repaired. You can see here the kind of fuzziness of the pictures that I was getting on the Z1, which is not the best, obviously. To do a quick comparison here with the M4, I think if you're getting a Z1 which has a good sensor still, then the pictures may be about comparable. However, I think that in general I prefer to get the M4 Aqua here in 2015, mostly because the screen is infinitely better when it comes to the viewing angles, which is obviously a legendary infamous problem here with the Z1. Also, it doesn't have prolific flaps across the device, whereas you still get the waterproofing here on the M4. However, the Z1 still is aging quite well nevertheless. You know, it's still got a very nice premium build here. You're still getting a glass kind of construction versus the plastic on the M4 Aqua. You're still getting the optimizations when it comes to the screen as well, which is the Triluminous Tech, X Reality, etc. You're also getting more storage. If you get the 8 gig storage M4 Aqua, you'll find yourself running out of storage quite quick unless you get a micro SD. You're also getting the Walkman app as well, which is going to have more features because this is a former flagship. So you can see in here you do get headphones choices, but when you go into this one, you can see we don't get that as far as I'm aware. Can have a look. So we don't get that, unfortunately. So you'll still be reminded that the Z1 was a former flagship in some ways, but then again, you know, I think the M4 Aqua is still a very solid phone if you are looking at these two. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here of the speed of these two devices. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please leave a like, and I will see you next time. Cheers.